Alright, it's a Wednesday morning. Woo. That is dry corn. Putting it in the wet bin to fill the dryer for the first time. I just took it out of the bin. That way we don't have to go through, because we switched back to corn. That way we don't have to go through all the BS of going out back. Alright, is everything set the way I want it? Yes. And I don't have to run corn out the back into the truck before it gets to the moisture that I want. Oh, I gotta open this up. Push start. The only thing that'll be running right now is I always run the fan when I fill it. And the and the auger for first fill. Oh shit, I never took that thing down up on. Alright, I'm back. I never took the bungee cord off the top. You know, the one that I told you I have to put on there to empty the dryer, to cool it, make it think the wet bin doesn't need to run. So dryer is now filling. I knew I'd forget something. Yesterday was a hectic day getting everything switched over. As you will have seen in the last video, we finally got the track idler bogey wheel fixed. And I had issues with the dryer, a low air switch that they came and replaced. And yeah, just, you know, typical. Make the fall last longer. I wish I had the camera on. You can see off in the distance the grain bins. This is the field right up the road. Yeah. Standing water all over. Corn's still a little wet. Well, 21 to 22. And so is the ground. But holy shit, when I was opening this up, because I can't make it around for her to come down and dump, a hell of a nice buck come out of the corn and went right into the woods there. And I don't know how well you can see it, but right there in the corner I've got a raised blind. So yeah, hope he's around in a month. So the wife is here to get rid of what I got so I can make it back to the road. Some more mud to show you. So far I'm not having any issues with the tracks. If we load barb too full, yeah, then we have a few issues. Alright, I'm trying to do this whole backing up thing with one hand so I don't make you guys seasick. But yeah, it's wet. But it's gonna get wetter before it gets drier, so, because they're calling for rain tomorrow. So therefore, we are going. Barb just has to pick and choose where she can go. I Like right now, as you can see, she's sitting up there on some high ground. Basically, we aren't gonna take a full cart full out of this because I got this backfield. The rest of this is getting left. That's my test plot. I gotta get a hold of them. I think there's 13 varieties in there, so I gotta get a hold of them to do that sometime. But it's like the forecast shows rain every other day. I mean, it's just, you know, 30% chances, but who knows. It's not bean weather, that's for sure. The swamp has come out into the field. Anyways, I'm not making much tracks at all. Yeah, the cart, that time I put like 1.5 trucks on her, sent her out to where we have to park the trucks, which is a ways. And then I brought a bin full out to finish filling the cart. And now I'm heading back to this field. I got the headlands off and I just came up through one of these short rows. But as you can see, beautiful sunny day today. Yeah, no rain. Rain was coming in tomorrow. Yeah, and look at how cloudy it is. Beautiful sunny day. I looked on the radar. Yeah, there is some shit on the radar. Oh, it's turning into the fall from hell. But anyways, I'm getting these little dinky short rows on this side off. And then I got those which are kind of short rows, and then it gets back to the long rows that you can see. They go way to the other end of the field by the woods there. But just crazy ass weather. I mean, damn. Yep, beautiful sunny day. More like dark clouds and looks like it's gonna rain anytime now. But we're gonna run until it does rain. I mean, corn's still yielding good. Don't know how well you can see it. About 20%. It says 230 there. But it has picked up a little test weight too. The past week and a half or so since we last did corn. What I was testing there is still not super heavy, but it was 54 pounds. I'll take it. Better than 51 or 52. Moisture is pretty much the same as it was 2 weeks ago. Just a little heavier test, picked up some test weight. I don't get it myself, but the stalks do seem drier. But the corn itself is still basically between 20 and 22%. Other than still around the outsides where, you know, we are surrounded by big ass trees. There it's 24 to 26 the first few passes. Yep. Beautiful sunny day. See the rain on that window? Son of a bitch. The head's starting to get wet. Chances are we will be quitting here shortly. I just told Barb to look at the radar. It's easier for her while she's sitting and waiting than me screwing around with my phone while I'm trying to go. It's wet. Sometimes hard to stay on the roads, but oh my god. Beautiful sunny day. Yep. Hello, buddy. Not quite 4:30. Back in the shop. As you can see by the color of the road and the driveway and my truck, it's raining. It's actually let up some, but as you can see by the sky, it's still shitty. Chance of rain for the next hour or two. It's, I don't know, almost 4:30. So screw it. Get that truck unloaded. Probably the wet bin would have been full, another 2-3 trucks anyhow. 6:30, 7. But tomorrow, now they show chance of rain in the morning for a couple hours. I just looked at the hourly, which, you know, shit, you can't believe anything they say anyhow. And then it looks like it's supposed to be clear. So tomorrow's another day. And the old timer's over here. He's still getting around. As you can see, it rained again. We actually have some little puddles out there. Rained a little last night. Just finished raining here this morning. Now the sun's trying to come out. And then they say rain possibly again by 5, 6 o'clock. It's just a no-win battle all of a sudden. But very muddy. So I don't know what we'll get filmed today, if anything. Oh, Russ Thomas Farms sent me a sticker. I forgot to show that, but Russ, I sent you one. I never did get one from Jimmy. I've just been too busy. But so also having an issue with the 8295 throwing Greta codes, Al Gore codes, like the 82 or the 8295, like the 8235 did before, which you've seen in past videos. So waiting for the dealership to call me back on that, because I called them at like 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday when we had to quit because of the rain. You gotta love this, you know. I hope the polar bears are just happy. I hope they're just, you know, dancing on their ice caps, because all this bullshit that we do to save the environment, and meanwhile this piece of shit burns like a third more fuel than what, you know, they used to do, having all this pollution control bullshit on them that costs you thousands of dollars to fix when it breaks. It's great, just great. Mobile service unit. Yeah, that's never good. Working on the 8295. Gonna change fuel filters first, he said, but there's some, I don't know, there's something that's not reading right. The number's jumping all over when he hooks his computer up. It's supposed to be consistent, plus the number's not in the range that it's supposed to be. Just Greta and Al Gore bullshit, plain English. So back under the corn crib. Fuel pump. Closest one at a dealership, Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's about 3:45 on a Thursday. I guess I didn't have to pull in quite so far, but if it's raining tomorrow when he shows up, hopefully I can back it up. Oh, 5-star John Deere dealership in Syracuse, 40-minute drive from here, something like that. Basically industrial, you know, construction dealership. Same fuel pump on a 9-liter, you know, engine, whether it's this one or something in construction. They don't have one either. So trying to get one. Well, they've ordered one out of, I can't remember the name of the place, but he told me it was in, I think, Iowa, to be overnighted. Hopefully they will see it at their dealership when the UPS shows up at like 11 noon tomorrow, and then he'll be out. If not, we probably won't see one until Saturday. Fuel pump is different on the 8235. We thought it was the same, but looked at it, no. Apparently they put a different one on the lower horsepower 8000 series tractors. It's just, it's mind-numbing that you can't get shit for parts or anything. Thank God it wasn't the ECU, because they told me you couldn't even get that from John Deere. You had to try and locate a dealer that would have one. And this kid that was here, the mechanic, told me what they're doing out in Deere now during this strike is apparently all the front office people who aren't union, their asses have been kicked out into the warehouse and making them do stuff. So I mean, you just can't not just, you know, you can't stop shipping parts. Shit breaks down. And if China does what they're saying they're going to do, which is cut off fertilizer exports for next year, yeah, you think there's food inflation now? Wait till next year. I mean, this shit's getting serious. This fucking pudding brain we got in the White House right now. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, some of you don't like the politics. Well, then leave. I don't need you here if you don't like it, because I'm not getting paid to do this, so I don't give a shit. But, you know, for all of you who thought Trump's mean tweets were horrible so you didn't vote for him, right there. Because you know what? I like the $1.44 I paid for fuel last year versus the tank I just filled at $2.79. So I liked my anhydrous at $3.75 for the crop I put in this year versus the $750 a ton I just paid to fill the tank back up. Yeah, and AJ, you messaged me the other day. It's $1,380 a ton in Iowa right now. I mean, prices are just going batshit crazy. But it's insane. So there, we haven't done a live stream in a while, so there's my rant, just like on live stream. I'm gonna end this video because I'm supposed to do my test plot Saturday, but if we don't see this tomorrow, he says, well, we definitely should see it Saturday. But you know, by the time they see it at 11 or noon on Saturday and come out, couple hour job, whatever, Saturday and Sunday look like the only 2 good days out of about the next 7 or 8. So it's supposed to rain here in another 2-3 hours. I mean, we could have worked longer today too, other than he was coming. And like he said, this was eventually going to derate right down to where it wouldn't run, just like the 8235 did last fall when that was on the grain cart, if you go back to that video. So, but it's insane. It's insane the direction our country's going. So I hope all you suburban housewives are just happy as a pig in shit what you voted for. See you in the next video.